Hello guys, what's good? Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another vlog. I thought I literally saw a rat outside there and it was just like some paper, but I literally thought it was a rat anyway. So today, me and mom are gonna do some, I guess like, we're trying to like systemize our business more basically, because obviously we're stepping up the number of tenants we have. So once our current renovation is finished, we'll actually have an extra 11 tenants, and we just want to make sure that like everything is running smoothly, especially in terms of like, I don't know, like things like maintenance and just our like onboarding processes and things like that. So we're working really hard to put those things in place like now, so that, you know, obviously everything just runs really smoothly. And yeah, but then also our current renovation, like we feel like it's gonna happen and like be finished a lot quicker than we expected. So we need to just plan some things in terms of that, in terms of like design and things like that. So yeah, but obviously I'll take you guys along now. I don't know why I explained that all like before we even got into it, but yeah. Okay, so we've come out to eat and work at the same time. We go to this place sometimes called Hotel Divan, and we walked in to the bar area and it was full. Like I've never seen it that full in my whole life. It's a Monday. I don't know what the hell is going on. They must have like some event there. It looked like a wedding. Like it looked like a whole wedding. So we just had to literally come across the road. So we're in this random pub called the Roebuck. Just ordered a glass of prosecco. But yeah, so we're just gonna work away. So I'll give you guys a little like, I was gonna say business update, but that sounded too formal. So what's been happening, basically our builders have only just like properly started the renovation on our latest property, and that's because they were working on another project for my auntie. So she basically moved house and then wanted to turn her old house into a HMO. So our builders were working on that and we were kind of like helping out with that as well. And then we've now taken on the management for that property. So we're managing her 5 tenants as well as our existing 20. So we're managing 25 tenants at the minute. And then obviously we're thinking that our renovation could be finished before Christmas. So that would be like 36 tenants. So that's why we're trying to like systemize ourselves and just, you know, step it up basically. What else has been happening? I swear there was another update I had for you. And then also today, this is super, it's just weird to me. Basically we're getting some like trainees in to go and work like obviously on site. So imagine guys, they fully sent in like their CV, their cover letter, we had interviews with them, and then now we've got 4 people doing a trial shift this week. So the first one went there this morning and it's just super crazy. I'm like, wow, people are actually like, we're actually hiring people like properly. So yeah, it's just crazy and it's exciting. We're just trying to run things smoothly, so hence why we're like coming to systemize today. And obviously, as I said before, like I think the renovation is going to be done a lot quicker, so I'm feeling a lot of pressure because of the communal area. And obviously if you've seen the videos, you'll know it's like a really big space, and I feel like there's a lot of opportunity to do some exciting things, and I just want to make sure it's as good as, like, I want this to be iconic, I want this to be the best thing ever. So okay, the meeting's officially started.
So that's how we start all of our business.
This isn't how our meetings actually usually start. Well, to be fair, we don't have that many meetings. Wait. Okay, so I don't even have like a tripod or anything to hold the camera up, so I'm just gonna have to hold it like this. But let's talk about what's not working or what can be improved upon.
I don't think it's necessarily a case of like what's not working. It's a case of what things take too long or take up too much of our time. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And how we could improve that process.
Yeah. So Are the tenants going to start using Coho now?
Yeah.
But I mean, like,
so the one thing that the main thing that we've done in the last sort of week or two
yeah,
is we've said that we're going to move away from everybody reporting everything in WhatsApp
yeah.
to it has to be reported through Coho.
So when they report it in Coho at the minute, so just flag it in Coho, and then our VA picks it up, and then she just contacts who.
Well, it depends on what the thing is, isn't it?
Yeah. See, even that, I feel like we need like. Can't it just go straight to them, like straight to whoever needs to see it?
Potentially, I think so. With the maintenance stuff, so that's how do you want to work this? Do you want us to like work the maintenance one now?
Yeah.
Or so at the moment, where I think it might be useful to start is to agree like our main processes, because I think we need processes and checklists across everything.
Yeah.
Everything that's not just like an ad hoc process that you can't put a process in. I think if it's stuff that we do routinely, it should have a process.
Yeah.
So at the moment, we've just got the three. We've got tenant onboarding, and that starts from the minute they've said they want it. So tenant onboarding, tenant offboarding. So from the minute they say they hand in notice in, and then property maintenance. But there are lots of other things. There's like, you know, there's all the completion process and going live in the property, all of that stuff. But I think if we start with those three, and because they affect tenants as well, and
that affects our day-to-day more, whereas completion and that.
Exactly. They're just one-off, aren't they?
Yeah.
One or two a year. So tenant onboarding and tenant offboarding, I think then we can think about a couple of things, and that's is have we included everything? Is the process efficient? And because it's a touch point, and all of these processes, they're touch points with tenants, so it's a real opportunity to either, you know, surprise or delight the tenant. Do you want to start with tenant onboarding, or do you want to start with the maintenance one?
Start with onboarding. That's a nice one.
If anything's missing.
So this is our like tenant onboarding process currently as it stands. Sorry about the laugh.
That's not laughter, that's like a guffaw.
Our food's just come. I'm having the squid and a burger. Mom's having some like vegan cheese sandwich, and then we'll resume the meeting. Okay, so I didn't really record much as we were talking because we were just like working through. The food was really good as well. We've kind of decided that like, because at the minute there's like a lot of steps kind of thing, so we're just trying to condense those steps. So even things like telling them to pay like a reserve fee, sending in their like documents and things like that. We're gonna try and just send that in like one branded email. I know it sounds like really simple, but like even things like that means that like our VA doesn't have to go back and forward like saying, can you do this, can you do that, next do this, next do that kind of thing. So we're just kind of trying to like condense the steps together. We're going to start sending them like a payment link as well when it comes to like reservation fees and things like that, because at the minute they're just doing it by like bank transfer. But yeah, even things like agreeing a move-in day and time, like at the minute like our VA will just ask them like, what time and day do you want to move in? But next we're going to start doing like a Calendly invite so that it like automatically, they can just like click on the link and then book it in, and then they'll be like, I want to move in at 3 or whatever kind of thing, and it'll like automatically go out to all of us. So yeah, I think it just stops the like back and forth chatty patty on email. It's more just like it's actually in a whole system. Why are you laughing?
Chatty patty.
Yeah, it stops the chatty patty. Yeah, so that's kind of it for the tenant onboarding. Now we're going to move on. What we're going to do next for maintenance?
Or we could do offboarding, because I feel like maintenance is going to be long.
Okay, we're going to do offboarding next because maintenance is going to be the long bit, so yeah. Okay, so in terms of the tenant offboarding process, this is it as it stands. Okay, so we haven't really actually got that much to change about like the offboarding. Like, the process is kind of, it's not painful at the minute, so it's not that hard. The only thing we're going to add in is sending them an email for the instructions and about booking like move out time and reporting any issues, but other than that it's not too bad. So we're going to move on to the maintenance now.
And obviously, what's interesting obviously is because we self-manage,
Yeah.
you've got to have these sorts of systems in place, I think, to grow.
Yeah. Okay, so we've just like been talking about maintenance issues that we get in, and there's basically 4 categories when it comes to maintenance. So there's things like, so we've said priority 1, that's emergencies. So that's things like you can smell gas, the house is on fire, someone's seriously injured. Those are like emergencies where people need to contact us like straight away, and we need to fix it straight away. And then our second set of emergencies are things that are like environmental health hazards. So things like if one person's radiator isn't working, or if one person's shower isn't working, there's no cold water, things like that, and we need to sort that within 24 hours. And then priority 3 are things like flickering lights, or if like a light bulb's gone. So we're going to aim to fix those within 2 days, because obviously like you can live if like your light bulb's not working for a little bit, do you know what I mean? And then the last one, priority 4. So priority 4, like we get a lot of priority 4 at the minute, but they're actually like really like low level requests. So it'll be things like the shower caddy's broken, or like they've run out of bin liners, do you know what I mean? They're things that like, to be honest, they're kind of like things that you can do yourself, but that's what we're getting a lot of. So yeah, we're just trying to like, yeah, I guess work out how, for things that are priority 4, how can we like systemise that so that we're not having to panic because they've run out of bin liners, do you know what I mean? Or like, like how can, I don't know, yeah. Okay, so we've finished our systemisation meeting. Obviously we're going to put these things in place, and I mean, I'm not saying these are like the best things in the world, do you know what I mean? We're going to try it and see how it goes. I'll let you guys know like how it works and things like that, but we're just kind of trying to adapt as things come up, if that makes sense. And like, I think when you've got tenants, when they like keep asking you things and things like that, I feel like that's a sign to put a system in so you don't have to keep dealing with it. And obviously we just want to make things easier for everyone, really, for me, mom, and our VA. Yeah, so yeah, we're getting there, I guess. Yeah, you never know what you need to systemize until it actually comes up, kind of thing, I'd say. Yeah. So now we've got a few like errands to run. No, it's all right. We've got a few errands to run, so we've got to go to like Screwfix and Wix, and then we're actually going to go to our renovation projects, because we were just talking about like what we're going to do and what we're going to put where, but because we're not actually there, it was like too hard to like think about like what we're going to do and things like that. So we're just going to take a quick trip there, and yeah, here we are in Wix. We are getting some plasterboard adhesive today. Wow, how exciting. Here it is. Okay guys, so we're just on site now. Upstairs was an absolute mess, but you'll see that in the vlog next week. We're just talking about neon signs. We're actually thinking of putting a neon sign here. Maybe like some angel wings or something. I don't know. Yeah. Okay, so if this is going to be kitchen, so this, we need that to be like the benches and chairs and things.
Yeah, what we've got on the plan, as to whether we stick with it, is we've got like, so that'll be kitchen room, like where you're standing. And then these are almost like individual, like, you know, coffee, what's it called? Coffee bar. Yeah. Coffee shop size tables would probably come to about here. I mean, we want 4 of them. So just 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. So this wall is gonna have a big TV screen. Are we gonna get the frame? You know, the Samsung one, the Samsung TV.
Yeah.
I think we should do the frame TV with the artwork around it. I think that would be sick.
Yeah.
And then at least then, when they turn the TV off, it will look like artwork, which that's obviously the whole point. So it's not really, but actually no, we could have a neon sign still above the TV, like still in that gallery. Maybe, you know, like the one that we saw at Emma's at her house, if it was just like a 2-word thing. So you could have like 2-word neon sign, artwork, and a TV in the middle.
And then for this wall, just bear in mind, we're not going to take the whole wall out now.
Yeah.
So we're going to go up to the picture out, but it's probably going to come to about here.
Yeah.
So probably, you know, 1.5 meters on that side.
Yeah.
And then up to about there. Do you know what I mean?
Did he come back with the calcs to say how much we can?
No, he hasn't done it yet because we didn't know what the conservation officer was going to say.
Right. Okay.
So, but when she came, she was definitely more comfortable with it just being an opening and up to the picture out.
Yeah. So then the other, because I guess where the kitchen's going to be, that's going to be like cupboards above and whatnot. I'm just trying to think like where's going to be blank. Like, is this that alcove?
That alcove will all be blank.
So we could do a neon sign there.
Then you've got this up to about there, that's going to be blank. And this up to about maybe there. That will all be, obviously will be blank as well.
Yeah.
So then a lot of that will be blank because the TV's not going to be that big, so a lot of that wall is still going to need filling.
Yeah, but I guess if we have the artwork, I don't know. Maybe if we just have like plant shelves. I'll find some pictures. I don't know. I hate it here.
It's a lot to plan out, isn't it? You almost need to, I wonder whether it might be worth you one day when you come down, like literally like measuring out, start properly measuring out these walls.
Yeah.
To plan out, you know, even like, you know, put a frame in it to measure out how much, you know, so if you've got like an A4 piece of paper, almost try to like picture that wall and plan it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can do that on Friday when I come alone.
Because that's what I think it needs to do. You need to sort of like visualise it.
Yeah.
You know, like how like when we were doing something like that gallery with the bike,
Yeah.
you can even like put it on the floor. So
Yeah.
you always need to do that, don't you? You need to sort of plan
Yeah.
out what it might look like. Get the sizes of those prints and just sort of start to really plot it out to scale almost.
Yeah. I just want some plants, but I don't know how. Do you know what I mean? Like, can't we just have this whole alcove of plants?
We could have some hanging plants, can't we?
Yeah, that's what I think, like draping down.
Where?
Like on the alcove there, that one.
Okay, so like a shelf, like what, above the picture or something?
Even like, you know when we went to that Nando's the other day and it had like little, not the one that was like above, even stuff like that. Yeah. Like, could we do that?
Yeah, of course. There is something about, I don't know, with the, what, in your mind, like, I think you need to visualise it in your mind. You need to visualise, like, you know, do you see the plants being like at eye level, or do you see it almost like a green canopy? Or?
Higher. I see it being like, you know, like a grass wall. That vibe, but not that full.
A wall or a ceiling, man? Like a...
I know, like all the way up of plants.
So would you want it maybe on that alcove? Would you want all of that to be green?
Yeah, I don't see why not, especially because it's blank and it sticks forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'll look on Pinterest tonight actually. No,
that would be nice then with the neon sign in the wall.
Yeah, like even if you had like it in the middle and it said something like, I don't know. Work! Pals!
I did think about that. I thought it could just say work as in W-E.
Work!
Okay.
You better work!
renovations will be, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, because I think we'll have a few neon signs, so we don't need to, like, you know, fill. Well, I want a few anyway. What about the other side? Will that, because that will have blank walls as well. That's what I was thinking.
So on this, I don't think it's not going to have as many, because remember that door's going to be blocked up.
Yeah.
There'll be a bit of blank walls there.
Yeah.
And maybe a little bit on the other side.
Okay, so we've just finished our site visit. Things went really, really well with our first trainee today. They really like him. Obviously, we've got 3 more, so who knows. They had to take a ceiling down because it was really wonky and uneven, but I'll show you more of that in the vlog that goes up next week. And then we've just been doing some planning, really. I feel like now that I've been and like seen properly and like thought about it more, I do have more ideas. So I'm just gonna get onto Pinterest tonight and try and pull my ideas together, basically. So yeah. Okay, so I forgot to film an outro for this video. I would show my face, but I've been out all weekend and I actually look a whole mess, so I'm just gonna have to do this little voiceover. I hope it sounds decent. But anyway, the trainee that I mentioned in the video, he was actually the one who was successful and he got the job. He actually started today and our builder is so happy and is just so glad to have him on site, and things are going really, really well. Like, he's really confident and like he's asking loads of questions and things like that. So hopefully he'll be able to, like, you know, learn as much as he can, kind of thing. And yeah, I feel like this will be like some good experience for him. And like, I don't know, like being able to work on like a HMO and things like that, and working with our builder. Like, our builder's like really, really good, and I feel like he's going to learn a lot from him. And then also we're still just working on like the whole systemization thing and like trying to get stuff together a bit more, because I don't know what's happened recently, but like, yeah, we're just getting a lot of like messages and things like that. So we're just trying to step it up and like pull ourselves together, kind of thing. So yeah. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you subscribe and give it a big thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. And I'll see you next time. Bye.